Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. Favor, favor, blessing, blessing, is my portion, is my portion. I'm bigger and better, stronger and stronger. Hallelujah.
My name is Doreen Luhanga. I am the ICT Project Administrator for Center for Youth and Development. We work in partnership with the Tuning Trust, and I'm here today with Mr. Noel Nambi, a teacher at Robert Rose Boys Secondary School. First of all, Mr. Nambi, I'd just like to congratulate you for the amazing work that you've been doing here. And your school, Robert Rose, is one of the schools that is doing well when it comes to digital education. So I'll go ahead and ask, how long has your school had computers from Center for Youth and Development?
From CYD, Robert Rose, now it's about 4 years.
4 years?
We started using computers from CYD was in 2018. So up to this time, it's about 3 to 4 years.
All right.
Yeah.
So within those 4 years that you've been using computers from CYD, what is the major change that you have seen when it comes to using computers and also the e-library?
When you look at the computers, they have helped a lot in at our school because students were able to access information from the computer, more especially in other subjects like physics, chemistry, biology, and in mathematics.
All right.
Since we had the e-library,
Yes.
students were able to access all those informations. So it has really helped us.
Yes.
That's
All
what
right.
I can say on that.
All right. So I understand your school has access to internet, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. So due to that development, that students and teachers are able to access the internet. What major difference has that brought in terms of education for students and also for teachers?
Yeah, what we can say that as teachers, we teach students in order for them to get skills,
Yes.
but from them to pass the exams.
Yes.
So after each and every topic, for example, we talk about the programming,
Yeah.
we give projects to the students.
All right.
Now, when we are giving them projects, they will reach at another point in their process of writing or coding. You find that they will need extra materials.
All right.
I find that students they will use internet to access those materials and they proceed with their project.
Yes.
That's what we were saying, that even now we have a project underway. Students are using the internet to get those information. And I hope we are going to see it when the students will be presented.
All right. Yeah. So as for teachers, what importance is having that access to the internet?
The same thing also happened to teachers. You find that when you are teaching a subject or a topic, you find that the students will come up with other questions which maybe they are not in the book. And as a teacher, you need to look for that information for them. And if you don't have that information, you are able to go on the internet,
Yes.
search for information, and give back or give the feedback to the students. So it has helped us a lot. For example, when we look at the other copies or notes, we get them from the internet.
All right. That is very good. And also from our knowledge, we have found out that your school had the highest university selection they have had this year.
Yeah.
So tell us more about that.
Of course, yes. This year we had 65 students
All
who have
right.
been selected to university
All right. That is out of how many students?
out of 417 students.
All right.
And I hope that one was the highest.
Yes.
In the north, we are about 3 and so
The third school in the
the
north.
third school in the north.
All right.
Of course, our students betrays us in most of the times in the selections because most of the times our students like science subjects
Science subjects.
and science courses.
All right.
And most of them, they go for science courses.
All right.
So all these 65 students, they went for science courses.
Yeah, that's great.
And we say that it betrays us because they don't go for humanities, most of them.
All right. Yeah.
But it is a very good improvement for
Yes.
the students, since 65 is not a joke. And last year it was about 55,
Yes.
and the other year it was about 49. So there is an improvement.
There's an improvement.
Yeah.
All right. So in your own view, do you think coming in of the computers has sort of like had helped into the increasing the number of students that are going to university every year?
On the other hand, you say yes, because teachers now, you can say they are able to finish the syllabus easy
Okay. All right.
because of computers.
Yes.
With the coming in of computers, teachers are coming up with the, I can say, slides,
Yes.
and we teach using computers. Find that the work has been easier.
Yes.
And you find that in most of the schools which you find that they fail to finish the syllabus,
Yes.
you find that they don't have
They don't
computers.
have computers.
Yeah, but for us here, we are telling you that we are about to finish the syllabus
Yeah.
this term.
Wow.
So it means that this has given us what? An advantage to us because of the computers.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems, I think it's evident that we can say that computers have been working in favor of your school. So having that in mind, what do you think is the future for education in Malawi in regards to computing?
Okay, so when you look at education in Malawi and the computing, we are seeing that there is a great improvement and a bright future.
Yes.
In the sense that most of the work or the jobs in our country, they rely much on the computer.
Okay.
And our president, the vice president, have been saying that ICT is the hub of the development.
Yes.
So coming in of computers in schools and the way curriculum has been integrated,
Yes.
it tells us that there will be a very good outcome after all these things are happening.
Right.
But we are saying that when you look at the career opportunities of in ICT,
Yes.
we have a lot of them.
Yes.
You find that people can go for networking, students can go for databasing, and even programming too.
Yeah.
And our students nowadays, they have a variety in how to choose courses at the universities. We have seen that there is introductions of, we can say, other courses at the university, like data science at the University,
Right.
and network engineering at Chasa College.
Yes.
So it means that there is now a wider view for the students to choose in ICT.
Yeah.
That's what we can say now.
All right. Let's say in a field like of agriculture, how do you think computers or generally ICT skills can have an impact in that?
Okay, as Malawi as an agriculture country, we rely much on farming.
Yes.
In our curriculum, it is there in Form 2, where we look at how ICT has improved in agriculture. I found that the introduction of programming led our students to have knowledge in how to come up with the websites.
Yes.
So we encourage our students that they should be able to design a website which can sell the products of farmers. Like we say, e-commerce, e-commerce websites, so that they should be able to sell the products for farmers.
Yes.
And this part of ICT will also help farmers to know where they can sell their products,
Yes.
Where they can find good seeds and varieties for their fields.
Yes.
So if our students are well conversant with ICT, they will be able to help the community in that part. That is the major issues concerning about agriculture and ICT. So it is done in Form 2. Coming of these computers have helped us much. These ones are different from the ones we had at first. Because these ones that are able to handle the softwares which we are using for programming. Well, the first computers were not able to handle the softwares which we are using for programming. So we thank the CYD for coming up with these computers, and we think that they will bring us more. Because what we need is that my vision is that at least each and every class should have a computer, so that teachers should be teaching in class using computers. We have seen the South End that are using electronic boards teaching in what classes. So we want that kind of thing to happen even here at Local Jobs. I hope if that thing can be taken, I'll be very happy. And we also have that issue concerning about the coming in of coronavirus. We don't know. We found that the schools can be shut anytime. Now coming in, or want to have maybe small studios where we can be preparing our lessons, so that we can be sharing our students in our homes, so that the learning should be taking place. We can have those materials. I hope the issue of coronavirus will be